Hey everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it is time to take care of our level 45 Botany quest, Botanist in a Bind. Hello there Fufucha, what do you got for me? Recent developments have Fufucha feeling increasingly unsure of herself. Satora, I trust you, not only as a botanist, but as one who shares my dream of bringing peace to the forest that shelters us. The Order of the Twin Adder has commissioned from us mistletoe in staggering quantities. You'll need to search in the vicinity of Camp Dragonhead in the central highlands of Kurthus. The curative properties of mistletoe make it a vital ingredient for many salves and medicines. I cannot help but fear that our guild has once more been drawn into serving this fruitless war effort. Forgive me for being a hopeless idealist, Satora, but could you visit the Adder's Nest and inquire with Lieutenant Gavin as to the nature of his request? I will not refuse this order, you may assure him of that. I simply wish to know. I mean... Fufucha, I do understand. But I would also very much rather people not die because we didn't want to give them medicine. As long as we're harvesting it responsibly, I'm sure it should be fine for the forest. Alright then, off to meet with Lieutenant Gavin. Thankfully, it is not too far of a walk to get over to the Adder's Nest. Hello there. So Fufucha wishes to know how the mistletoe will be used before she fills the order. 'Tis a fair enough request. I've no intent to deceive her, nor you. The mistletoe will be used to prepare medicines for the battles ahead. It is as simple as that. This will not please a pacifist like Fufucha, I know, but what can be done? Does she think that we enjoy bloodshed any more than she? Were there a way to bring peace back to the forest, I would be the first to welcome it. In the meantime, the Ix will continue to attack our people, and we do what we can to protect them. A single soldier such as myself has no more power to end this war than does a botanist. In any event, I must return to my duties. If you could harvest 20 sprigs of mistletoe and tell Fufucha that our courier will be along to receive them, the order would be in your debt. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that seems fair enough. The war isn't exactly pretty, but we can't just let ourselves get murdered, so... But hopefully someday we can find a way to end the war and make peace instead. Thankfully, the mistletoe is something we've harvested before, so we should be able to find it fairly easily. What is a level 5 mature tree doing here? Just ice tree. I guess that's fair, but that's level 5? Really? Okay. I can't imagine any botanist would be wandering up here at level 5, but alright. Anyways, yes, mistletoe is something we've gathered before, so we should be able to find it fairly easily. Heading into Camp Dragonhead, immediately out the west exit, we should find the trees where we got the mirror apples for our culinarian. Here we are, and this should have the mistletoe we're looking for. Alright, off to a good start. Already have half of it. And I have been actually building up some completed spirit bonds on my gear that I really need to extract. I need to extract that new materia. I mean, I have plenty of gathering materia, don't get me wrong, but can always do with more. Especially as we start to get the higher level gear, which could make use of higher level materia. And as you get to higher level gear, the spirit bonds will give you higher level materia. Alright, and there is all the mistletoe. Back to Fufucha we go. Alright, hello there Fufucha, I bring you all of the mistletoe. Welcome back, Satora. So it is as I feared. Do not worry, I will take the 20 sprigs of mistletoe. Yeah, I mean, we do need to keep our people alive, and that's the point of this. Thank you, you have served the guild well once more, and so the unending cycle of bloodshed goes on. Needless to say, by no fault of your own. I bear no ill will to Lieutenant Gavin or his people. On the contrary, I have naught but respect for his candor, not to mention his service to my homeland. What weighs heavy on my heart is a sentiment far more simple, almost childish. I simply cannot bear to see this forest I love suffer any longer. War is inevitable, this I understand, but by aiding the war effort, we do not merely contribute to the suffering, we profit from it. No better than the parasitic mistletoe, we suck the life out of the trees that shelter us for our own personal gain. A parasite, is that what our once proud guild has been reduced to? How can I in good conscience permit this to go on? Forgive me, Satora, I would be alone with my thoughts for a while. I don't know if parasite's the appropriate word to use. It's not like we're not... We are trying to at least be respectful to the nature that we're harvesting from. Alright, well, best of luck, Fufucha. We hit level 15, get Pioneer's Gift 2. And we get Mastering the Land for hitting level 50 on every single... Why am I not seeing... It has got to be... Where is it? Anyways, for hitting level 50 on every single gathering job, we do get Mastering the Land. Nice. Where... On Earth... Pioneer's Gift 2. Level 50 ability. Oh my god, it's down there. Okay. Increases the chance of triggering Gatherer's Boon by 30%. Can be stacked with Pioneer's Gift 1. Interesting. And where do we have Pioneer's Gift? Right there? We do not need Truth of Mountains on our freaking... No, not you. Botanist Hotbar. There we go. That's better. Now then, with our job quest out of the way, let's move on to our gathering log. And for that, let's head on to... We have two places where we can go gathering. The first one's going to be in the Eastern Shroud, so I'm going to make my way over to the Lancers Guild and take the boat over to the East Shroud. Alright, here in the East Shroud, we're making our way into the Bramble Patch, just to the west of Little Solace and north of the Hawthorn Hut. And over here we can find some level 50 gathering spots that we've not been able to go to until recently. And here we can finally find rosewood branches and rosewood logs. Both materials that we needed for recent crafting at level 40, but we didn't have access to them yet because they were level 50 gathering. Oh, I'm so glad that we can finally start to get our... basically all of the base game supplies for crafting. Hi, Stinging Sophie. Good to see you. I'm gonna head off to our other gathering spot for the day, which is going to be by... it's gonna be down in the Sagoli Desert. Alright, made it down to the Forgotten Springs in the Sagoli Desert, and around here we should be able to find our other... Ah, there it is! Our other botany spot. Just outside of the Forgotten Springs, we can get Maiden Grass. We can get Thanalan Tea Leaves. And we can get Lava Toads. And that is all of the base game crafting up to, gathering up to level 50. There is post-game gathering. There's quite a bit of post-game gathering. In fact, technically there are spots in Mordona that I didn't go to, but I'm saving those for the post-game gathering because they have a lot in common with the post-game gathering. Anyways, with that, we now have all access to every botany supply that we may need for our base game crafting logs. Exciting. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, I think it's time for a seasonal event. It's the middle of summer. Let's go throw a summer party. I'll see everyone next time for the Moonfire Fair.